I'm tired, sick and tired of love. I've had my fill of love.
Hi, I'm Rodney Donahue, and today I'm going to talk about a movie that I never thought that I would ever have to watch again, that I would certainly never talk about again, and that movie is Blazing Saddles. At the beginning of this semester, I told my class that they could pick a movie for me to talk about and make a YouTube video about. And I basically said that anything was on the table. And I don't know that I'll do this ever again. I mean, the class has been very good. They've been very responsive and engaged in class, so maybe I should continue to do it again. I just don't know that I want to do it again because I had to watch Blazing Saddles, a movie that
Piss on you. I'm working for Mel Brooks. Not in the face. Thank you.
Everybody, come on, girl.
I remembered not liking the first time that I watched it.
Whilst I will be risking an almost certain Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
And that feeling did not change in my second viewing. I was willing to watch the movie again simply because it was on the AFI 100 Years, 100 Laughs list at number 6. And the number 1 film on that list is one of my favorite movies of all time, Some Like It Hot. And I thought that, okay, this movie's on that list, very close to the top. I'll go ahead and watch it again. I remember the first time that I watched it, I think I only laughed once. I recorded myself watching it again this time. I certainly laughed more this time than I did that time. But I also fell asleep this time, and I did not fall asleep last time. Ironically, I fell asleep during Blazing Saddles while the song I'm Tired was sang.
Let's face it, I'm tired. Are you just enjoying the show?
I'm not quite sure why my class picked this movie.
What are you saying? The sheriff is near. No, gotta blame it, dang blowing.
I speculate that they wanted me to watch it and maybe talk about it because it over and over and over and over uses a word that a lot of people are uncomfortable talking about. A lot of people are uncomfortable talking around. I understand the satire of what Mel Brooks was trying to do. There's sort of an irony there in that a racial slur is used throughout the movie to describe this character, and yet that's the person that Mel Brooks made the star of the movie, and he does a great job. He really does carry the movie.
A man drink like that and he don't eat, he is going to die.
I really did enjoy when the sheriff is, asks where the white women are.
Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And I enjoyed when the sheriff says that he's going to whip this thing out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
My favorite part of the whole movie was when the bad guys decided to terrorize the town and the one guy gets shot at like a whole bunch of times. There were some other moments that I found funny. Overall, though, I just don't like it. I'm not a big parody guy. Parody films are not really my forte. It's not really my go-to kind of humor.
Is anybody got a dime?
Mel Brooks wrote my favorite stage musical, The Producers, which was the greatest experience I've ever had in a theater. Was going to see The Producers, the Broadway show touring at the Fox Theater in St. Louis, and so I like Mel Brooks. I like Mel Brooks' work. Blazing Saddles just doesn't have a humor that's built for me.
Get your pies for the great pie fight.
It's just not a film that I think that I'll ever revisit.
One, please.
You know, I've got this YouTube channel, and I like talking about movies, and I haven't talked about a whole lot of movies. I think I've talked about Matrix Resurrections. I talked about Velocipaster, which was designed to be a bad movie.
We, the white God-fearing citizens of Rock Ridge.
I've got some other movies that I'm going to talk about in the future here. I've talked about some Star Trek movies.
Admiral, there be whales here.
I always had this idea that I would do a section on like movies that I like, movies that I love, movies that are great.
It's not always necessary to tell the truth.
And this one, I think I'm just going to title Movies. You know, and this may be the only episode. Hopefully this will be the only episode of movies. This isn't a movie that I like. This isn't a movie that I love. This is just a movie.
Oh, Lordy Lord, he's desperate. Do what he say. Do what he say.
This is just a movie. Blazing Saddles is just a movie and nothing more.
Where's my froggy? Where's my froggy?
I don't know. I didn't see it want to come in.
Well, look, damn your eyes. Look for it. Good.
Sorry, sir.
I won't think about it. It's even kind of hard to make this video about it because I watched it several weeks ago. I was dragging my feet making this video. I watched it several weeks ago. I don't remember much from it. I remember when they were throwing around racial slurs that, you know, now it's 2024. I mean, there are movies that become classics that transcend the time that they were made in. Movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, movies like Amadeus, movies like Citizen Kane.
Du hast gemacht mein entire Leben.
Please, you're making a German spectacle of yourself.
Movies like Memento or Magnolia. These are movies that have a staying power, and I just feel like Blazing Saddles was a movie that was made in its time and belongs in its time, and we can go forward and say it's just a movie. I'm Rodney Donahue. Thank you for watching my first and hopefully last episode of Movies That Exist, Blazing Saddles.
I am a naive, okay?